All right, girls and boys, last war of the season. Let's get into it. War 12 versus 1. Neo. Yeah, I had 6 fights this war. Kitty, Tigra on 6A, and then Magneto on Window of Opportunity Stun with the disorient number, whatever that is. Then I had Storm Pyramid X on 8B, and then followed by Apocalypse on that mini at the end, the indestructible kinetic mini. And then I finish off with Doctor Strange on the level 2 aspect of evolution mini. Now, yeah, so Magneto apparently has my number with Nimrod this season because I end up, man, it was poor play. I end up getting wrecked by Magneto immediately. I'm pretty much out of contention in that fight in this war. Man, it sucked because the rest of my battle group, they did amazing. 0 deaths, mine was the only death, so we would have had a donut if it wasn't for me. What are you gonna do? You know, I'd never played that node before. Just really bad start, and couldn't really recover. I came close, but I just couldn't pull it out. Yeah, so basically first node, Kitty, I use Nimrod, prowess puncture, but he clears all that, so no issue there. Tigra, I use She-Hulk. She's got the technology to just basically destroy Tigra anywhere. Despite her being small and She-Hulk's Fury's falling off faster, doesn't really matter because she has that slow. And Tigra's whole thing is those freaking specials. They clear the entire screen and they're unblockable, but slow, it prevents all that. So that's a really quick fight. And then Nimrod for Magneto, Storm, Apocalypse, and then I finish off with She-Hulk versus Doctor Strange. And we're about to get into all this, so let's go. So here we go, first fight. I managed to run a 30% champ boost for all of my fights, except for the last Doctor Strange fight. I got a little taxi help towards the end, but it worked out pretty well. Level 1 start here. A couple upfront parries to stack protocol charges. And then just drop, I think I just kill her with literally one single level 2. Her health pool is so small, especially in tier 1. I think it's only 150% health and attack boost. And she just folds. That's it. And I follow up, but it didn't matter. He does have a really quick wake up intercept, like hop, so he can get there on top of the opponent from a knockdown, be it a level 2 or a heavy. He can get right there on top of him straight away. And if he's unstoppable, it's even better. So yep, this fight's really quick. Go ahead and get slow up right away. I didn't put any science boosts on because I didn't need it. I just kept those tech boosts and carried them over. Power stings and just basic attacks really is all you need here. Bait it out. Dex, another heavy. Bait it out. Dex. And then, I think so. Boom! 40k level 2. And that's it. Goodbye, Tigra. And here comes this disaster of a fight up here. Oh, this is such a disaster. This is how not to play Magneto on this node. I immediately run right into an unstoppable heavy. I counter his heavy and run right into it. So that was dumb. But, you know, that's recoverable. I would have been all right, except that he follows up with another heavy, which I wasn't anticipating, and I don't dex it in time. I'm not going to blame that one on controls. And I just get, it's like a 20, look at that, 20k or something. And then I get hit with a level 1 here, which was, because I mean at this point I'm like, oh, I'm panicked, I'm tilted, waiting for my window of opportunity to stun him. And I just a bad dex, and then I'm just so far behind the 8 ball in this fight that it's just not really practical to catch up. Can't really expect it. This death was on me. But someone in my alliance did point out that at the end of this, I end up dying to a parry that didn't stick, a parry stun that didn't stick because of Assassin, but Nimrod's immune to ability accuracy reduction from mutants. So theoretically, that applies to Assassin, not just the node, or it should. And he pointed that out, and I thought it was interesting. You'll see it, it's coming up. Wait for my window here. But yeah, so I assume it sticks, and I commit to the parry stun, which wasn't there, and I end up getting smacked right there. You see the call out, parry. Assassin, obviously. But it's a good point, you know? He said to submit a ticket. I wouldn't have changed anything. Perhaps it would have, but I don't have the time. Not messing with that. The fight was still bad. It's on me. But it's still an interesting interaction nonetheless. So I didn't even think about that. And then I'm just coming back in here to clean up. And this still takes longer than it should just to clean up. And that stupid high ground, it hurts. It just hurts on that block. Because Nimrod's armor doesn't do jack for high ground. Just waiting, unstoppable. Magneto, he's such a turd. Ugh, falls over. It's not satisfying though, since he already killed me, you know. Rolling in here is Storm Pyramid X, level 1 start. A bunch of upfront parries here. So rich get richer. I don't think it works for either one of us because she starts with 1 prowess. I start with armor up, so they basically cancel each other out. Because rich get richer applies to unique buffs, and since we only have 1 unique buff each, we just roll with straight combat power gain. There's no power flood for either one of us, which is fine. You know, it's a wash. I have the advantage with Nimrod, so there we go. Up front parries. I'm at a 10 stack, 10 armors, 12 armors, 14 armors. I think I switched to 16 when he switches modes. There it is. Come in here and grab that level 2. Got weakness, but it doesn't matter. Clears the weakness, comes right back. And then boot kick to the face, and that's all she wrote. Satellites. And then I'm out of energy here. Miscalculated. So we fast forward here. Still on that same boost, had a couple minutes left. Had to reboost for health and attack. Had 2 Mr. Fantastic pre-fights on him. Petrify, which helps with the kinetic, and then also combat power rate, because I don't think I spec'd into max tech collar. I didn't need to. I was comfortable with this fight. I'd already taken him a few times, and I wasn't gonna waste that level 2 this time into his indestructible like I did the last time. Gotta wait that out. And then I think I get this heavy just in time to reset the debuffs. I do. And then boot kick, satellites. Let's go. Follow up. Now this is interesting here. Watch. Resist. That's 1 resist. Hit him again. 2 resists. And that's good to see, because I run max stand your ground for defense, and honestly, like, so I can be lazier on you know, attack. If I get hit with the heavy, I get a 50% chance to resist it. And stand your grounds, it's a pretty good defensive mastery these days, because I mean, my approach is always a lot of heavies, especially with She-Hulk. If I get them in the corner with She-Hulk, I am gonna press and I'm gonna test and see if they have stand your ground, because if they don't, they're getting wrecked. They're getting 5-6 heavies to the face. So, you know, I try to encourage players to use it more often in high-level war, but, you know, most people don't, because it does take 5 mastery points. But it's a good mastery, no doubt about it. And I've had some really quirky interactions in war with She-Hulk versus stand your ground. Like, the first hit connects, and then the second hit, it gets resisted, which is ridiculous. I don't even know how that works, because if they get hit by that first hit, how can you possibly resist the second? Anywho, I've actually done that with, I don't know who I was using the other day. I actually resisted the second hit of a heavy because I was tapping parry. I had gotten hit do the first hit, but I resisted the second. I think it was in arena. I was like, huh, very, very interesting. So it is possible. But yeah, cleaning up here, one more heavy, and that's it. All those withers, no joke. So yeah, that's the end of this season. Season 12, I didn't stay, but we were top 10. So, you know, pretty strong showing by us. There's our rewards there. My Nexus, I don't know, is Junk and Immortal Hulk, who I took Immortal Hulk. I already had him. I had him at rank 3, but he wasn't duped, so I will definitely take that dupe. I think I'm about to show him off here. I like Immortal Hulk a lot. I don't use him in war just because of that unreliability, but he has got a health pool. 56k health pool. That's ridiculous. He may have the highest health pool in the game. I don't know, but it's up there. Yep, so duped him from Nexus, so I was pretty happy with that. I think I go and I just, all my shards, I'm not opening anything. I just end up, I'm just gonna hoard them. I already had some pretty good pulls from this featured crystal. I think I had, I don't know, 200 something K going into this. I've pulled anti-venom twice, which is what I wanted, because I did a grind for Spider 99, got him, awakened him. I did a grind for Nimrod back during his featured arena, and I already had him, awakened him, high sig. So I, you know, sure, I'll take more sigs on him, but I don't need to pull him again. Don't want Kitty. Don't really, I mean, I'd like Icarus, I'd like Circe, but I got hype, you know, I got hype. He's unduped, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll awaken him later on. So yeah, I'm just gonna hoard because I want that blade, that 6-star blade, man. But this is my white whale right here, 6-star Thor. This is why I'm saving my romance gem. This right here, Kabam, if you're listening, right here. Okay, I need this. Let's make this happen. Okay, let's do this. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Later on.